So the next resource I want to show you is for individual students, and this is the Feelings Recognition Digital Activity. So again, I have a Google Slides version and a Boom Cards version for you, depending on preference. So first I'll show you the Google Slides version. Now, this one's a little different. Usually my Google Slides resources have like editing capabilities, and you would play in edit mode. But this one you're actually going to play in presentation mode. So you're going to click the present button, click here to play, and then the students are going to look at the picture and identify which emotion it relates to. So this one, confused, and then it says, great job, it was correct. Click the arrow to go to the next one. So these are self-grading. This girl, if you put that she was happy, it would say, try again, and you click the arrow and then you get another chance. So these are self-grading, kind of like a Boom card, but they're just like kind of a different format. Now, and you just move forward that way. And they all have those clip art images. Now on the Boom Cards version, I have, if you notice on the Boom Cards PDF where the instructions are, I have two versions for you. I have one that looks exactly like the Google version with the cartoon kids, but then I also created a real photo version because I thought it might be more appealing, or it might help some students really look at those facial features. So what I like to do when I'm working with students on this is I like them to tell me exactly why they're choosing their answer. So how did they know this? So for example, on the Boom Cards version, we'll go ahead and start this student. So they may say, oh, angry. But I go a little further and I say, how can you tell that he's angry? And they're like, well, he just looks angry. I say, okay, well, what does looking angry look like? Like, what on his face can you tell? And they say, oh, his eyebrows. His eyebrows are furrowed down. His mouth is closed. Okay, those are good facial cues. What about his body language? His arms are crossed. So those are all things I like to have the students identify. And then on this one, they'll say, oh, she's frustrated. Okay, how can you tell she's frustrated? Well, her head is in her hands and she's kind of looks concerned. And again, the Boom Cards are self-grading. So for this one, maybe this one's kind of tricky. So maybe they think, oh, she's confused.
Oops.
So they'll get an incorrect answer and then you can discuss it. Well, what do you think? She doesn't look embarrassed, maybe frustrated or sad. She's kind of frowning, so she looks sad. So sometimes they may not know, and you want to work out the clues with them using body language and facial cues. So remember, the Boom Cards version also have the added audio. So if you have a student who's struggling with reading, or if they would just rather have it read aloud to them, they can click that speaker to hear me read it to them. All right, guys, those are the different versions of the individual activity